Okay, is this? Oh, you can't hear me. Well, I guess you could. I'm gonna dupe the audio. Dupe the audio? I'm gonna dub the audio. There we go. I don't even think that's the right word either. Hi guys. Hey. A long time no see. It's been a while. I actually tried to record a video. I tried to record a video a couple weeks ago, I feel like, and it was like 20 minutes, and of course I was like pre-editing and stuff like that, but I go back and the whole video is blurry. It's like all out of focus. I was so upset because I mean, low-key, maybe it was for the better because I was really just talking the randomest shit. But how are you? How are we? It's been a while. I watched an old video that I had on here. It was so different. I looked a little different, and I didn't have any, like, my voice was higher and stuff like that. It was so funny. But anyways, I finally got the inspiration to come back on here, and what caused me to get the inspiration was this book. The book is called The Artist's Way. It's by Julia Cameron. I actually first heard about this book through J. Cole, because I would watch a lot of videos about artists and stuff like that, and he was in an interview saying how he didn't really read the book, but he took some, what is it called, tips, or he got like the general idea. He just applied it to his own thing. So he took it, and there's a topic in there called morning pages, and he took that idea and he called them, I think they're called 7-minute drills, where he'd set a timer for 7 minutes and he'd just write. He'd just write for 7 minutes, and he'd write like lines, like he'd write like bars, I guess, just rhymes here and there, just about anything, or even if it wasn't like rhymes, he would just like write. So essentially it was like morning pages, but it was kind of just like a flow of consciousness that he was doing. And yeah, so that was when I first heard about it, and I was like, okay, cool, like that's like a cool little tip. So I found out about that sophomore year. And then fast forward junior year of college, a new artist came to the scene named Doechii. Y'all might know her. She is so cool. I literally love her. She actually also had a YouTube channel before I'm saying also, like, who am I referencing? Me. But no, she also had a YouTube channel before she blew up, and she was kind of documenting her stuff and things like that. And she also, in an interview, mentioned that she used a book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and I was like, whoa, this has to be like a sign. Like, this is like two of my, like, at the time, like, I was really getting into Doechii, and I really liked her, and I also, J. Cole is like one of my favorite artists too, so I was like, two of my top artists at least, like, are using this book. Like, it gotta have some sort of, skill set that I can learn. So I finally ordered it this past year, while it was my senior year in college, and I tried it, and I just fell through. I'm just so bad when it comes to reading. I have a whole library right now on my wall, and I think I fully read like 4 of them. Like, it's just so bad when it comes to reading, and I kind of fell off of it for a while. Like, I couldn't get back into it. I always saw it, I was always bringing it with me, but like I couldn't do it. And also I feel like a part of me, so the essence of the book is, it's a spiritual path to higher creativity, which, okay, spiritual path, it kind of sounds like woo, but it's not. It's kind of just a different mindset, I believe. Like, I read like the beginning of it, and essentially it's just like, you don't have to call it God. You can call it the universe, or whatever created everything, or all of us, or whatever higher being there is, or higher power, whatever that is. So with that, it kind of helps unblock your creative obstacles, or it helps people find their creativity within themselves. And I wanted to use this book for more of my musical endeavors, and I feel like in that aspect I was a little less motivated, not even from an aspect of lack of creativity, because I'm very creative. It was kind of more of just like the idea or understanding that there's a lot of layers to this journey, and I am not really aware of them. And I'm trying, I'm kind of grasping for straws, because I have none of my friends are musically inclined in that way. But regardless, I really want to use this book to try to help me out in my music, projects and stuff like that. I kind of fell off a little bit, but anyways, so I was a little bit more motivated around this time, around the last time that I tried to do it, and I was like, well, I mean, I don't really need like help unblocking anything. But I came to realize that sometimes it's not like a blatant block. It could just be a feeling or something. Like I started watching Dochi's videos, because she has also created videos pertaining to this book and her journey over the 12 weeks of this book, because it is more like a course than anything else. It's not like you can read the whole thing in one sitting type deal. It's like you should read like a chapter a week, and that week kind of go along that journey. Also, for the record, this video was not planned at all. It was not planned out. It was very much impromptu, improvised, spur of the moment. Even when I decided, oh yeah, let me make a video, I was like, I didn't even think about planning it. I was just like, let me set it up, and I hit record, and now I'm talking about it. So sorry if I'm all over the place. But anyways, I don't even know if I finished the thought I was on last. I don't know what I was trying to say, to be honest. Oh, it's a 12-week course, and each week kind of talks about something different, but throughout all the 12 weeks there are 2 things you have to do, and it's morning pages, which I talked about earlier. But essentially that is, every morning you wake up and you just kind of stream of consciousness, just like write down just like anything that's on your mind, and you just let it all out, just pour it onto the page for like 3 pages. So you kind of have to like do that every day, and that kind of is supposed to help you get all the gunk and all the stuff out of your brain right at the beginning of the day. Then kind of give you a clear slate to work with for the rest of the day. And then another thing you have to do is called an artist date, which is you have to go and you have to kind of spend some time with yourself, essentially. Like, you have to spend the time with your artist, your inner self. So just doing something that you like to do, or that inspires you, or that you have fun doing, but do it by yourself. You can't do it with anybody else. That's kind of the point. So that's you have to do those 2 things every week. Or it's the morning pages every day, and then the artist date once a week, every week. And then each of the 12 weeks, I guess, tackle a new emotion or deal or something. And as you go through this, you're supposed to learn more about yourself and be more creative and stuff like that. So I have high hopes, especially since if it's helping people like a J. Cole and people like Dochi. And I really trust Dochi, especially because I see her drive and her come up and everything. It was documented, and so you can see how she acts, you can see how things are working out for her, things are playing out for her, and it's like you can't help but like want her to succeed, like because she's just having fun and she's just doing what she loves, and it's so fascinating and fun to see, and it's inspiring because I parallel a lot to my own life and to like my own journey and stuff like that, and I relate to it a lot. So it was honestly it's fun, especially, I mean, not fun, but it's helpful, especially when I don't really, like I said, have anybody else to kind of help me through or figure out what I'm supposed to do or anything. So it's helpful to have something to reference, someone else who's also going through a similar journey. Even though it was 3 years ago, she's still going through a similar journey, and she's going through a journey that I see the fruit of her work now. So it's like, and I like it. So it's like, if I see her fruit and I think that fruit's pretty good, it's cool that I have something that I can reference, and it's just really helpful to me. I don't know, but she's really inspiring, love her, and honestly, like I said, she inspired me to make this video, because she did her own set of videos for the 12 weeks. So here I am doing the same thing. But yeah, my lips are so chapped, like my lips are literally so chapped, it's not even funny. Anyways, but yeah, I am so excited to try. I'm so excited to do this little course, and I'm gonna see how this works, because I see things like this and I get excited and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna work, it's gonna do whatever. I either fall off, or no, I have a fear, but I have fears that they're not gonna come to fruition like I expect them to or anything, but I also never follow through for the whole time anyways. So I feel like I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna try to stick to it, and that's another reason why I'm making these videos so I can hold myself accountable. And I know no one's probably gonna watch this anyways, which is fine with me, but I just want to kind of make little entries and hold myself accountable and give myself something to look forward to, like a debrief after the week every time I do it. So all these videos, they might not be super high quality. This one is, I'd say, because it's the first video, but I might just have little check-ins here and there, who knows, or maybe I'll set up this whole thing and I'll have like a list, and you know what, actually I'll actually be prepared for the next videos and I'll have some talking points to go about it. But this was a very much stream of consciousness video with a purpose but no structure. So yeah, and honestly that might be how it is for all the other ones too. But anyways, I am glad I started this, and I hope you enjoy this journey, and I really hope this amounts to something, and it's not like a waste of time, but it's something, and it's better than nothing. So I'd rather be doing something or anything. I'd rather be doing anything that feeds into my creative interest and my goals in life and stuff like that, than nothing. So yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully this works. And yeah, I don't know how to end this, but I will see you for the week 1 video. Okay, bye.